Hey, Ernie.
Always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Kiss.
Oh, thanks.
Good to see you.
Can I get one, sir?
Yes,
So,
certainly.
have you been working together all the time? Because last time we spoke to you on your own, but were you working with Tony then?
No, last time I came in, I was doing a show with Trevor and Russell. We did a season
right.
up in Sydney just before Christmas.
That's right.
But
So you didn't
I got out of that one.
You didn't
quick
get on
start.
with them?
I love them. They just play a bit hard, those boys.
A bit after hours, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, Russell Gilbert. True.
Tony, early to bed, early to rise. That's what I
Absolutely.
like on tour.
You're that sort of person, eh, Tony?
That's right, the mug of cocoa, that kind of thing.
What did you do before you went into the business? You were a student, were you?
No, not a student. I
You
used to... I've got the glasses, so I look like I might have been. But, no, I drove a forklift for a year.
You did not.
Yeah, I used to drive a
you?
forklift. It's a really easy job.
Yeah.
It is.
Whereabouts?
In New Zealand. I'm from
you?
New Zealand,
Yeah.
by the way.
Used to drive it in the Moomba parade too. Kind of a float.
What, you used to go to work in it?
Yeah, I used to take the forklift home at weekends and, yeah.
Did you?
And
use it
what you
round the
did
house.
with it is your own business too.
That's right. Oh, we're not going to go into that.
What sort of place did you work in New Zealand?
In an army surplus store.
Yeah?
So there was just a lot of really strange-looking guys in camouflage gear coming in all the time, wanting to buy really big knives.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really the ideal kind of person to be behind the counter. So I got out of that very quickly.
What did you do before you started?
Oh, I made a half-assed attempt at a uni course, which lasted all of a year.
Doing what?
Doing what?
Well, doing arts.
Arts.
Couldn't think of anything else to do. It was the only course that allowed, I could actually choose my subjects and not have one single lecture before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I still failed.
Where were you? The Tribe?
Melbourne.
Melbourne? Oh, you must have been a good student.
Well,
Get into Melbourne.
yeah, I know people who'll argue with you.
Now, the Late Show would have to be the highlight of your careers.
Yes, it's downhill since there, I'm afraid.
We're just hopeless old hacks. We're just still flogging our wares on the live circuit.
We've been trying to get a show up at Channel 9 this year, did you know?
No, I didn't.
Because, there's been all these nostalgia shows. There's been
What is it, a home renovation show? Or?
No, I think this is a good idea. Listen to this. You've had the best of Don Lane, the best of Homicide, Countdown. We just want to do a best of all those best of shows. Get all the people who's worked on all the compilation nostalgia shows together.
And do a best of all them.
Yeah,
You could
that'd
go
be
for
good.
hours.
There's a future in that.
Yeah.
We'd have to be in that promo, though. You know, the I Am promo?
Yeah.
Where are you? I haven't seen you in that.
Yeah,
What happened?
We're there. Yeah.
I'm in a chook costume.
She's in a chook costume.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
And I do a double take. It's sort of it doesn't look like, it looks more like Harrison Ford. I sort of do that,
At a glance.
You look nothing like Harrison Ford.
Hey, talking about, I did actually, in the Late Show, you had a lot of celebrities. You used people in that.
Oh.
I did a Harrison Ford.
You did?
Was it Harrison Ford? No, it was
Harrison Ford?
Robert Redford, wasn't it? Robert.
Yeah,
Don't
Robert
you remember that?
Redford.
That's right. You
Have a
were.
look if you don't remember. Look.
Where's this?
Oh, it's quick. Yeah, good. Okay. All right.
a subliminal sketch.
Yes,
Looks like me.
That was fantastic. Yes.
Look
Look at
it's
it.
uncanny, Ernie.
Hang on a second.
I could have sworn I did.
You're a
devastating
master of
Oh,
disguise.
Don't you reckon that's good?
But listen, are you still with the D generation or what's happened? Only when you want to
Well,
get
we've
together.
been touring. Yeah, we've been touring largely,
Since
doing live
February.
shows since February.
Did you have a blue with them? Tell the truth.
No.
Oh, no, you can't get
No.
out of the D generation. It's like, the firm, you can't
Yeah.
leave.
Why did
You're
you-
in for life.
They keep paying you all the time.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
get
yeah.
checks every so often.
Do you really?
It's going beauty.
Oh, that's all right. Oh.
So what's the next thing for all of you to get back together again then?
Well, we don't know because the guys are doing another series of Frontline, and we've just
Yeah.
got to tie up the live shows. That'll
Yep.
probably take us till the end of the year, and maybe we'll have a get together then, a bit of a powwow.
Because the other guys don't work
the
live,
Late
do
Show
they?
on again.
Yeah,
That was
well,
great.
We'll see what happens.
You're the only live workers. The other boys don't work live, do they?
Not in a traditional stand-up sense. I think they do
Tom-
the odd appearances.
Tom
and
does the odd pantomime horse appearance in the
Indeed.
theatre restaurant circuit. That
Appears with
Pretend.
Dieter
Well, I'll leave
Brummer at
that
those
to you.
shopping centres, you know. Yes.
Now, all right, what makes guys like you, comics, well, not you're more than comics, you're raconteurs and you're writers, and what
All-round family
What makes you
entertainment.
laugh on television? What sort of shows?
Oh, big fan of The Simpsons. That's
Yes.
sort of a show. Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And
Good show.
the David Letterman show that you guys have on at about
And The Money Show.
oh money.
What's the money show?
Laugh.
Oh, that's
what
great.
do you
Yeah,
like?
yeah.
You got to
I've
say
never
that.
seen it actually.
Now, this show that you're doing, what is it called? Live and Laughing All the Way. Why didn't you
What's
just
Live
add to
and
the
Laugh?
That's the
back?
first I've
We've
heard
never
of
heard
that.
of the name Live and Laughing All the Way. Where did
What's
that come
it called?
from?
That's what your show's
You've
called,
just
isn't it?
made that up. Is it Live?
It's
got
live
it
and
there,
laughing,
live and laughing
all the way down under tour part 3.
I think that's the name of Lucky Grill's show. Live and
That's the
Laughing.
Kevin Bloody Wilson tour,
Well, hang
I
on. Well,
think.
what is it called?
It doesn't have a name. It's
Tony
Lucky-
Martin and
Well,
Mick
let's
Molloy.
make one up now.
We sat up for hours thinking of that little beauty.
Does Lucky writes a lot of your material, doesn't he?
he does.
Have
Yeah,
you,
I
have you
do.
seen Lucky work, actually?
We have. I do his voice because I did his voice on Barjas, the serial we did, and I still do his
Do his
voice
voice, go.
from time to time. No, I go if he goes out to a restaurant at night, I go as well and hide behind the pot plants and just order for him. He just moves his lips.
See, yeah.
He's enjoying a bit of a renaissance, actually. We were up in Sydney,
really?
and we were seeing these posters around town for like nightclubs, and they have special guest DJ, Barjas.
The trouble is, Barjas was on for about 3 weeks before he knew about it, so he'd just be walking down to the shops and someone would go past and yell out Barjas at him. And he had no idea if it was
Well,
going on?
the
Compliment.
DJ Pot Luck with Bert and I, they're bringing the show back.
Pot of gold.
Pot
And
of
are
Gold,
you-
they're bringing it back.
Are you going to be
No,
fronting?
no. But
Why
they're
not?
bringing it back, you know.
Outrageous.
So,
you should be on board.
How
So
did
the
you miss
D
out?
generation, you've recreated Lucky's career now. Pot of Gold.
Pete Smith?
Everyone's getting work except us.
Pete Smith.
How's that happen?
Now, did you write this new show? Let's give it a name here.
Uh,
Let's call it.
Let's call it Phantom of the Opera. That'll get people in, I
That's a
think.
good title. It sort of masks the program a bit.
Yeah,
doesn't
we wrote, it's all largely stand-up, me and Tone and another young Melbourne
A
comedian.
guy called Darren Casey.
Very
Why
funny
isn't
chap.
he here?
He's in bed. He's an edgy loner. We couldn't
not
get him
Ron
on
Casey's
the Ernie
son,
and
is
Denise
he?
show.
No relative,
it?
no.
From Sydney. No.
3 blokes having a yak. That's what the show
Three
is.
blokes.
Is it?
What do you just sit around and talk?
Yeah, largely.
Yeah.
A couple of sketches, maybe a bit of a song. Anything can happen.
So-
Do you have a piano player with you, or you just
Well,
let fly?
Case can actually play a bit of the
Is
piano.
your bloke here available?
No, Sully's
Sully,
gone.
no, you
Where's he
wouldn't
gone?
have-
Is he off having a drink?
No, he's looking for his wife.
having a bit of a
No,
lie
he's over
down.
there. You all right, Sal? Yeah, pretty good. Sal's very funny comedian, Sal.
Have a look at
You
it.
fancy doing 8 shows a week at the comedy club?
No.
Fair enough, Sal. Yeah. Sorry to keep you awake, mate.
He's a firestorm of energy.
Settle down.
Yeah, you got to.
Feeling tired just
Give
looking at
that
him.
man a sedative.
Do you, when you go and do a gig and that, do you like having fun with the audience? You get guys yell out or anything, you know?
Lots
Yeah.
of guys yelling out, lots of comments. Haven't had anyone vomit as yet. Supposed to you? Where did that happen?
I told you, the show we did the other week, yeah.
You don't want to mention that.
Don't
Gary.
mention the place.
Tarnishes you and his classy
It could have been the food.
I've got him on the tie.
I love the way he's just blamed the food. You were singing.
But when you get guys yelling out, do you like having to go back at them?
We don't encourage it because, you know, it can be pretty intrusive and you end up spending most of the night dealing with one person and everyone else is going, oh, what about us? We paid our money.
Our problem is that we've been going around the country doing the same circuit as Manpower. And, and there's been a lot of people coming along thinking that they've come to Manpower and they've been sorely disappointed when
Oh,
they've seen
no, you're being too hard on
It's an
yourself.
easy mistake.
Now, you're very young to be millionaires. Can you handle this all right, this sort of wealth?
Oh, we'll get there eventually, you know. I think I can learn to live with it.
Yeah.
Can you give us a couple of cab vouchers for
Get home.
Would you like some, would you?
if you could sort
All
of
right, have you married?
No.
No.
No immediate plans.
No immediate plan? Just straight out
Girlfriends.
bachelors?
At this
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah. Now, this show's on at the Comedy Club.
Comedy Club in Carlton, yeah. We're doing 8 shows a week, which is...
For how long? Till the end of the
pretty
year?
much up until Christmas. We go
Oh,
away,
okay.
we're doing 1 week in
You go on
Perth.
tour, eh? In Perth?
Yeah, 1
So-
week in Perth.
Well, whereabouts? We go to Perth.
Regal, the Regal Theatre.
So go and
That's
see
right.
Phantom
Lovely.
of the Opera at the Comedy Club starting now.
With us.
Thanks, Tony.
Indeed.
Tony, give my love to shit, Cerise.
Always a pleasure.
Tony Martin. Mick Molloy.